From the Detroit Free Press, it's Friday. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join-our-team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join-our-team.
I'm Elisha Anderson, a reporter with the Detroit Free Press. 15 years after Jawan Deering was sentenced to life in prison for a fire that killed 5 children, a crime he's long said he didn't commit, he is free. His family rushed to hug him and supporters clapped as he walked out the courthouse Thursday. The first things Deering said he planned to do were get good food and spend time with his family. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald announced her office will not retry Deering during a hearing on Thursday. Murder and arson charges he faced were dismissed. In 2006, a jury convicted Deering of arson and 5 counts of felony murder. He was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. McDonald has previously said there was prosecutorial misconduct in the case and critical evidence was buried in prosecutor and investigator files. Earlier this month, a judge ruled Deering was deprived of fair trial.
I'm John Carlisle with the Detroit Free Press. You can see 86-year-old James Bush shuffling slowly along Jefferson Avenue in Detroit every day, just outside his small apartment, picking up trash all by himself. You can see him out there no matter the weather, no matter how bad his aches and pains get, because there's always a fresh supply of litter along the curb and on the sidewalk and tangled in the manicured shrubs. And he's made it his mission to single-handedly clean his little fragment of the city. But what you can't see is that he's doing this compulsively to fight a deep loneliness. To find out why, read the story at freep.com.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Miriam Marini. A Huron County man's body washed ashore on Saginaw Bay on Friday. In his pocket was a winning lottery ticket. Gregory Jarvis won a Club Keno prize of $45,000 on September 13th. But he never got the chance to cash in on his winnings because he didn't have a Social Security card, which is required by state law. The autopsy shows the cause of death was drowning. Jarvis was last seen the night of September 19th at the Blue Water Inn bar in Caseville. That night, he was buying rounds of drinks for everyone, the bar owner said. Investigators believe he was trying to tie up his boat and while doing so slipped and fell and hit his head. Police do not suspect any foul play was involved. The autopsy shows Jarvis had head injuries consistent with hitting his head on the boat and drowning. Friends say Jarvis was planning to use the prize money to visit family in North Carolina. Currently, the winning ticket is in the possession of his relatives. To hear more about Jarvis' story, visit thefreep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, and already some bad news for the Red Wings. Last week, forward Jakub Vrana was a bit late for training camp in Traverse City due to visa issues. But not 10 minutes after the Czech Republic native got on the ice, he suffered a shoulder injury. On Thursday, Red Wings coach Jeff Blashill said Vrana's injury requires surgery, and the 25-year-old will be out at least 4 months.
Well, he's a guy that going into the season we were, kind of had penciled in as in some big roles and opportunity to score goals for us, and certainly, we'd be in a better spot today as we stand if he was healthy and ready to go, but he's not, and that's just the reality of life. And one of our biggest things we do as a team is certainly care about the guys that are out, but we're worried about the guys that are available to us and who can get it done and who can get into what spots.
Vrana was traded to Detroit last season for Anthony Mantha and immediately seemed to fit in, notching 11 points in 11 games. It also netted him a 3-year deal in Detroit. But now the first of those seasons will be impacted by this injury. The Wings, now 2 games in on their exhibition season, open the regular season on October 14th against the defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.